Hello, everybody. We are on episode 1 of Convos with Cait, and it's me riding solo today. I wanted to just do a little introduction of like how I got here, what I plan to do with this channel, and things of that sort. To be super duper transparent, I am not the best at talking to the camera. I like to talk to people, hence why I want Convos with Cait to be more of an interactive space where I get to talk to people of all different walks of life and things of that nature. So I am a notes taker, so I did take some notes so that way I don't forget anything. And I do have my microphone awkwardly positioned, but disregard, please. So what led me here? How am I here? So I have recently been for about a year and a half in my journey of graduate school. I'm in a clinical mental health program, and it's for counseling in the psychology concentration. And I have fallen completely in love with it. I love counseling. I love everything about mental health, and I'm a big advocate for, um, taking care of our mental health and being good to ourselves and kind to ourselves, and just learning how to navigate life. And that looks different for everybody. We all come from different walks of life. I personally have a limb difference. I was born with amniotic band syndrome. So, yeah, I want to get to pick people's brains about their disabilities or their upbringings. Some of the people will be disabled, some of them will not. And it will just be a lot of fun people from different walks of life. So, I am also a super duper extrovert. I love talking to people. So, I just figured why not create a space full of healing and fun and vulnerability during some conversations that we might have with one another. So I decided that although I don't love talking to the camera by myself, like now, I always did want to get into content creation. And why not just do what I love, which is talking to people and listening to people and hearing their stories and sharing that on a platform where all of you get to be a part of it. So that is how I ended up here. And I hope my glasses are not too glary, but some of the plans for combos with Cait, I didn't really want to hop straight into it, like I said earlier with like episode number 1. I just want to sort of go with the flow, and whoever is comfortable enough to share some of their thoughts and feelings with me here, that's the plan, that's the goal, and have fun while we're doing it. We can laugh, we can cry. And yeah, I just want people to feel comfortable and safe in this space with me. So, something else that I am really excited to get into with Convos with Cait is um, talking about advocacy, whether that be for disability rights or people of color. We're going through a lot of challenging times right now with all of us in minority groups, even those in, the LGBTQ population. I really would like to be a voice, an ally, someone of that sort that can help these people in marginalized communities share their voices and their feelings towards even just the political climate of today, because I know that that can be really hard for a lot of us right now, and a lot of us are struggling. And every week there's something that can deteriorate our mental health a little bit. So it's really important to get to sit down with one another and have these conversations and lay it out on the table, because things are stressful, times are hard, and I think it's really important now more than ever that we are all talking amongst each other about these things and being loud about these things and advocating about these things. So I hope I'm not rambling too much. I did take notes, but I feel like I'm kind of derailing a little bit. But we can expect episodes with like some people from my cohort that I have in mind, my cohort being my school family. A lot of my classmates, we are super duper tight, and I think a lot of their stories are really important, and they have great things to put out into the world to share. And I have been blessed enough to have built a community online with many people from different walks of life and different disabilities. And I would love to have them be a part of Convos with Cait as well, and just get into talking about their disabilities. I would love to talk to people with limb differences like myself and sort of hear their opinions on things, because just because we happen to have the same disability or something like that, we could have completely different outlooks on life. So those are things that I would like to get into. Different disabilities as well, spina bifida, epilepsy. Literally, like I said, anybody is, nobody's off limits. Whoever's comfortable enough to want to sit down and share their thoughts with me, I would love that. And aside from advocacy work and, serious conversations like that, I also want to get into like navigating our 20s and entering our 30s. I'm 26 years old, and I know that my 26th year of life is not what I've expected at all in terms of friendships, school, careers. Um, this is the age where everyone in life is at such a different place. Like, I have some friends who are married with children, and I have other friends who are completely starting over, which is okay too. Even I started over deciding to get into grad school because I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. So I am wanting to get into topics like that as well. Also like juicy stuff like dating. I would love to get to talk about dating and some of my friends' experiences with dating, whether they're disabled or not. But I do know ooh, dating as a disabled person is very complicated sometimes too. So that's something I would like to get into as well. Like I said, nothing's really off the table with me. I'm a very open person. I love to chat and I love to listen. And that's even why I have decided to get into the field of clinical mental health counseling, to listen to people and help them navigate different life situations and circumstances and things like that. And hopefully, by bringing a lot of people on board with Combos with Cait, a lot of you guys in the audience too can be helped with some situations you might be going through. And maybe you will feel like whatever guest I have that week resonates with you, and their input on things can help you navigate things a little bit better too. So I'm really excited. And took a little matcha break. And I also really want to get into conversations about self love, how that looks for some people, what does self care look like for some people. Just throw some things out there like that, and even a lot of unfiltered conversations. I have friends in my life that when we sit down, we lay it all out. And by the end of the conversation, we're either in tears from laughing or from crying. And I think that conversations like that are really important. And if I'm able to publish these conversations and make a difference in one of you guys' lives out there, that would be really important and fulfill a little dream of mine. So, yeah. Now, I am a little bit of an oversharer. That is definitely one of my character flaws. So, that is also another reason why I kind of thought Combos with Cait would be a good idea for me, because I think that this would be like the perfect outlet to just talk about um, anything, literally. So, yeah, I really don't have, a whole script or anything for this intro. I just kind of wanted to put it out there of like what exactly Combos with Cait is going to be. You can expect conversations about womanhood, navigating your 20s, from some guests maybe entering their 30s, things of that nature, maybe even already in their 30s, navigating disability, um, navigating even grad school. I mean, that's like a huge thing right now for me and my cohort. It's something that we knew was going to be difficult, but I didn't think we knew exactly what the challenge was going to look like before we got here. So, yeah, like I said, I was just going to keep this one really short and cute and simple to the point, because I think I do a lot better with other people, love to talk to other people, and don't expect to see me in the same setting every time. Like right now, I'm at home, but sometimes maybe I'll go to somebody else's home to interview them. Maybe we'll be in a studio, things of that sort. Just whatever anyone's comfortable with. I'm all about people being comfortable And if they want to be vulnerable, they can in any capacity that they feel. And whatever they don't want to share, you know, I'm just here to let people say what they would like to share. I'm not here to pull anything out of anybody. And yeah, I just kind of want to put my skills to the test and see what it would be like getting to actually hear people and practice just fully listening and engaging and actually getting to build a platform for, like I said, marginalized communities and people who typically don't have a voice. I mean, there's not a lot of people out in the media who look like myself. I do think that collectively, as a society, we have been starting to have more disabled people in ads and shows. And I think that's really great. But a lot of us don't have a voice. A lot of us can be, like the token disabled person for an advertisement of something of that sort. And I do think that these advertisements are important. I think it's important for children and even people my age to see someone who looks like them in the public eye. Um, I really do. But I also feel like it's really important to hear what the person behind the photos or the videos has to say too about their life experiences. So that's just something I'm really excited for. And I hope that this tangent wasn't too much. I hope it wasn't me just rambling on and on because I tend to do that. But it's also just something I'm really excited about. And I can't wait to share with you guys. And my first episode with my first guest is actually going to be with one of my best friends. Her name's Messiel. And we are going to get to talk some raw, real, vulnerable, and honest conversations. She has the same type of disability as me, but on the opposite arm. So I think it'll be a really great way to kick off Convos with Cait. I think it'll be a really great way for us to celebrate Limb Difference Awareness Month. And it is also Autism Awareness Month. And as a person who I also have a autistic twin brother, his name is Christian. That's something that I would really love to get into and dive into one day as well. So yeah, I'm super duper excited for Convos with Cait, and I really appreciate you guys for being here along with the journey. And if you guys want to share, follow, or if you're even interested in being a part of it in any way, shape, or form, if you would like to reach out and possibly get to chat with me, even if you're not local, because I do have a lot of people who are not local. Maybe we could do like a Zoom interview or Skype or anything like that. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And I'm super duper excited to see you back on Convos with Cait.